From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update. Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed your day so far. No reason not to as far as the weather is concerned, because we're doing just fantastic out there as expected. Notice not a lot of cloud cover at all, and we're warming up pretty nicely here through today. Today's kind of the beginning of that warming trend we've been talking about. Over the next couple of days, we'll especially see that taking hold across the area. So forecast highs over the next few hours get into the upper 70s in the valley. We'll also see some 70s there in Trinity County, eastern Humboldt County, and maybe eastern portions, or well, western portions rather, Siskiyou County. More 60s for the rest of us out here in Siskiyou County, Modoc County, East Mountains, maybe some upper 50s filtered in there, but all in all, just fantastic out there. On the coast, you'll be, I'll call it lower to mid 60s for today. And as we just saw on the satellite there, pretty much clear as can be. A little bit of the marine layer whipping up, so we do have that for the first half of the day, but I think right about now it's starting to push back just a little bit. That will be a continuing trend over the next couple of days, of course, through the mornings. Kind of see what I'm talking about here. But really not much to talk about on that front, no pun intended, besides the fact that we're doing fantastic. No Monday blues here, a few patchy, convective clouds at worst. No reason to complain there. Now, as we head through the midweek and second half of the week, that's that active pattern starting to kick back in a little bit. A little rain, a little snow, never hurt anybody. And I do think it's a little, right, we're not talking huge totals, but we are getting decent totals, especially in Del Norte County, western Siskiyou County, and Humboldt County. When all is said and done with it, we get this push in here initially Wednesday night and into Thursday, and then it becomes just kind of scattered throughout the week after Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, and portions of early Saturday out west of I-5, we do see that kind of scattered stuff out there, but a lot of us will be mostly dry on Saturday. It's really just going to be more isolated than anything else. All in all, this system's not going to produce that much rain and not that much snow. As far as the rain totals are concerned, for example, we're actually kind of spreading it out a little bit and decreasing the higher totals, at least through the second half of the week there. Del Norte County, we're probably going to be talking a couple inches of rain here, 1 to 2 on average, better part of 2 for quite a few of us. North of 299 to Humboldt County, as well as portions near the coast, south of 101, you might be picking up an inch or two of rain as well. Trinity County, you got a widespread inch and a half, western Siskiyou County, and portions of Shasta County there, Lakehead, north of Redding, the I-5 corridor in Shasta County as well. We could see that. But out towards central Siskiyou County, Modoc County, East Mountains, and down towards the valley, you're going to be talking tenths to hundredths of an inch, maybe up to a quarter of an inch of rainfall. But a lot of us, especially as you head out towards the 395 corridor, out towards the state line, Doyle, those areas, you're just not going to be seeing that much rain at all. And snow levels, they'll be about 4,000 to 5,000 feet, so we'll have to keep that in mind, but definitely not exactly what you'd want for those lower snow caps to go ahead and start filling in a little bit. So here's what we got on the 7-day. That's that kind of active pattern we were kicking in. Notice it becomes a little more scattered by the end of the week, right? As opposed to a little more robust Wednesday night and into Thursday. That's kind of what we're looking at there. Fog is going to be the story here for the next couple of days in the first half of the day due to that marine layer kind of whipping. Besides that, mostly clear skies, warming trend back to the 80s by Tuesday. Trinity County, same story. We got a good couple of days at 80s, but by the way, look at this temperature trend. Through that midweek there, a lot of cool air really sinks into the area, so we are not going to be seeing that spring-like pattern stick around for too much longer after that. That really brings us right on down. Mount Shasta City, you're kind of right there on the precipice where it becomes more isolated. The I-5 is sort of that dividing line where the moisture kind of hits that wall a little bit. You start getting past the Trinity Alps and you start hitting the East Mountains. That's sort of what we're looking at there. But we will end up seeing some stuff, especially Wednesday night and into Thursday. All tourists out here in Modoc County, notice those 70s. By Tuesday, yeah, I think we could see some mid to upper 70s easily. Eastern Mountains, it's the same story. 80s, probably not, but we'll reserve the room for the possibility of 1 or 2 of us hitting 79 or 80. Nice couple of days there. A lot less moisture, though, making out past the East Mountains. So we will see some scattered shower activity out there, but it will not be a lot. That much is for sure. You saw the rain totals earlier. We'd be talking hundredths, tenths of an inch out there at best, at least for some of us across the area. Now, in the valley, yeah, we'll probably see some of those sprinkles filter on in the second half of the week there. Thursday especially is the day to watch, but especially as you head further south in the valley, not talking Lakehead down to Redding, I'm talking Red Bluff down to Chico, down by the dam, down by Willows, we start to see a lot less moisture there kind of funneling in, so I don't think we'll see quite as much at the end of the week, although I do reserve the possibility for some points Thursday, maybe towards next weekend, seeing that. But I think the main story out here in the valley is going to be those temperature trends going from 80s down to the 60s. That's a good 20-degree drop-off in terms of those temperatures. So Yeah, even though this isn't necessarily one of those massive atmospheric river systems that brings us 12 inches of rain, this is definitely a pretty robust one in the sense that cooler air is taking hold across the area.